Tavullia is where it's all at for Valentino Rossi. His childhood home is an escape from the madness of international recognition. Furthermore, Tavullia serves as the epicenter for his business interests and ventures. Just a short drive from the center of Tavullia, the VR46 offices host the retail arm of the business and the workshop for the Sky Racing Moto3 team. It is only natural that Valentino would circle back to this small town and the close gathering of friends and family that have helped the letters and numbers that make up VR46. It's become much more than an emblem of a world-famous motorcycle racer. To many who interact with Valentino on a personal basis, he is more than a rider. He is the boss and the man who they work for at his headquarters.
He's Vale. That's the title.
As one of the highest earning sportsmen in the world, Rossi has not only been able to further his business interests, he has also been able to indulge in some of his passions far away from the scrutiny of the racing community. His clan of confidants have helped him shape his life. And away from MotoGP, the group effort is even more integral to his day-to-day existence away from the track. Aside from the small matter of an international fan club and Valentino's own restaurant, the Pizzeria De Rossi, the imprint goes far further. His company, VR46, has spawned a merchandise operation that manages the services for not only Valentino, but also for many other riders on the MotoGP grid.
The history of Valentino merchandising is quite long, of course. In the beginning, we licensed our merchandising to other companies. But then one day in 2008, we decided to do our own merchandising. Of course, we started working on Valentino's merchandising. Then many other riders and also factories approached us. And this is why now we are working with many different riders. Valentino first believes that the merchandising is the link between the sportsman and his fan. And he gave us just very few rules. And I remember very well the first one, which is never compromise on quality. We want to give them the best quality and the best product possible. The last seasons, we are also trying to expand the business in different kind of sports, like football.
Interestingly, the apparel business has even grown to accommodate another Italian sporting giant, the Juventus Football Club.
On the creative part, he is very involved. The merchandising should be the expression of the rider.
These business interests have also seen him extend his relationship with Monster Energy to include his very own signature drink, the Doctor. Further, in conjunction with Dorna, he starred in and helped develop the 2016 official MotoGP video game. To complement his team at the races, Rossi built another crew at home. Over the years, the 9-time champion wanted to leave another kind of legacy, one that would find a spiritual base at a place called The Ranch. Enter a third unit. A cooperation with TV broadcaster Sky Italia led to the formation of the Sky Racing Team VR46 Moto3 team in 2014. The team is now a major force in the class. Complemented by hand-picked Italian riders from the academy who race for multiple teams in Moto2 and Moto3, he now has a direct hand in researching and developing prize talent headed towards the premier MotoGP class. Athletes like Romano Fenati, Andrea Migno, and new teenage sensation Nicola Balega, who seized his first podium finish in just his 5th Grand Prix, form the Sky Racing Team VR46 Moto3 effort. In fact, the melee of Moto3 racing will almost inevitably see Valentino's charges run at the front, the entire Academy squad are invited to train with Valentino at the ranch on each Saturday when they are not racing. Come race weekend, you will often spot them sitting in a huddle with Valentino discussing tactics, track insights, and listening very closely to absorb his racing wisdom.
È nata non per gioco ma quasi, un po' nata al contrario, no? E adesso è una struttura, è un'organizzazione pazzesca, è una cosa a cui io tengo tantissimo.
È nata dal rapporto che si è instaurato con questi ragazzi, all'inizio un rapporto di amicizia, di stima, di aiuto. E poi ad un certo punto Vale ci ha chiesto di trasformare tutto questo in un qualcosa di più professionale.
È una cosa importante, bella, cerchiamo di mettere a disposizione quello che Vale ci ha insegnato in questi 20 anni di mondiale ai ragazzini, a questi ragazzi giovani. E quindi tanto lavoro, impegno e passione.
Per me fare parte dell'Academy significa molto perché è una grande opportunità e essere seguiti da comunque da Vale, che è il nostro maestro, e chi meglio di lui per darci dei consigli e aiutarci nella crescita.
Noi siamo veramente dei pochi fortunati, ci aiuta molto, diciamo, per una crescita poi futura e appunto in un futuro.
L'Academy è una grandissima opportunità per i ragazzi che sono stati scelti. Secondo me è una cosa che nel mondo delle moto non c'è mai stata.
Allora, avere Valentino come capo è oltretutto, cioè, prima di tutto un sogno. Per me è sempre stato un idolo fin da piccolo quando guardavo le gare. Oltre che il nostro maestro, è come se fosse un amico.
For everything we can ask to all the people here. For the most simple thing to the most difficult. Also have Vale as a boss is pretty stimulating and pretty fun.
Era sempre stato il mio idolo, pensare un giorno di riuscire ad andare nel suo team e non avrei mai pensato di riuscire ad arrivare fino a qua. Ecco.
Comunque in uno sport individuale è come se noi fossimo una squadra, tra virgolette.
Devono poter avere la loro opportunità. Questa è stata la nostra missione all'inizio.
È meraviglioso dargli a loro la possibilità di mettersi in mostra, di fare quello che a loro piace.
È un qualcosa di unico perché Vale prima della Riders Academy aveva così, come dire, aperto tutta la sua esperienza di questi anni, tutto quello che è il suo fare il pilota soltanto a Marco Simoncelli. Era l'unico che poteva condividere come un fratello. Poi Vale ha deciso di dare tutto questo ai ragazzi e ai piloti nostri dell'Academy.
E speriamo che uno di loro un giorno diventi, non come Valentino perché secondo me è impossibile, ma basterebbe anche un quarto o la metà.
Ha alzato il livello di competizione negli allenamenti con Valentino e quindi è diventato un qualcosa anche di funzionale, soprattutto secondo me per quello che è il vero segreto di Valentino Rossi.
VR46 now counts over 20 employees in Tvulia, where Valentino is much more than a mere masthead.
We are kind of a big family, and this is because of him. I have to say, he's not a boss, he's a leader. He's very good on working with a good mood, trying to have fun, but always at the maximum level.
His influence is felt throughout the overall look and feel of the business thanks to his sense of style and camaraderie with key people. One of Italy's most famous historical figures, Leonardo da Vinci, once said, "Art is never finished, only abandoned." Valentino Rossi has been crafting his own masterpiece for most of his adult life, and it can certainly be considered a definitive work. For Rossi, though, his mastery of motorcycles and the creation of the VR46 business is only the beginning of what lies ahead. Some know him as a friend, others as an entertaining hero, and even more as a genius on two wheels. Some call him boss, and others may say idol. Whatever the label, it is hard to dispute the assertion that as a racer and a visionary, he has fundamentally changed the landscape of MotoGP and what it means to merit the title, the greatest. And he isn't even done yet.